have to do the investigation and the class trial today. So Hifumi and Taka died. We don't know where the AI is, but I don't trust the AI anyways. And I think the robot guy is fake. I think she staged that picture with Hifumi. But I don't know. But who killed? Because even if Celeste is the insider, who killed them? We're gonna find that out today. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? ... Why is Toko on the ground? Why is this bitch on the floor? She probably saw the blood and passed out, and she's gonna wake up and it's gonna be Genocide Jill. Is this 4? Does that mean there's gonna be a 5? Because there's 5 total hammers. Does that mean there's still 1 left? And oh my god! I forgot about her! How could I have forgot about her? Where's Kyoko? Where's Kyoko? We have not seen Kyoko. Kyoko is not the killer. I know that bitch is not the killer. I know that bitch is not the killer. She better not be dead, and she better not die. So let's talk to everybody. Let's see. Bitch is on the ground. Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? No, she just passed out because she's all blood. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. She's just gonna wake up and Genocide Jill is gonna be a crazy fucking bitch. Hi, Byakuya. ... Nothing? You're not gonna, that's it? You're not gonna say anything? Okay, hi, Sakura. ... Fine. Okay, well, hammer. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. It's that suspicious individual. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Well, because it's the 4th one. Huh? What do you mean? But yeah, Hifumi was attacked with 3 though, right? I assume Hifumi was attacked with 3 again, if I remember correctly. Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and Hifumi was attacked with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah!
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded
What?
me. Oh! Wait, do they not? They don't know about Hifumi! And then the people that are with Hifumi don't know about Taka! Out with it, do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. And now we go. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out to the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Oh! Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Ooh! Celeste, why are you here? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Fumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. What disappeared? Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
I don't know, dude. I don't trust anything Celeste does or says right now. What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. ...
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. It's holy shit, it is gone. Holy fuck, it is gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. What about Hina? Okay, I think what happened is Celeste probably convinced Hina to step out of the room, or convinced Hina like to go out and get some air. I'm trying to like make all these theories before it actually tells me what happens, because I'm tired of this game playing. I'm tired of this game running laps around me. I think she probably told Hina to step out, do something, go somewhere else, and then she took care of the body. But how the fuck would Celeste take care of the body unless she's the insider and she has help from Monokuma? I don't know. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Hi, Hina. How you doing, girl? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. I don't know. You guys could have gone to the bathroom together, but you guys don't use the same stall. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Yeah, what the fuck is happening in this chapter? Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Oh yeah, Hina doesn't know.
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all going to die. All of us. They're going to kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Oh my god, then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
Oh my god, where's Toko? Where's Toko? I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to you wherever I go, you'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
That's right. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame. Everyone stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
Guys, don't fight. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. I'm as glad as I am that Hifumi is gone. I'm upset it wasn't Byakuya. Fuck that guy. I want him out. Up the stairs again, guys. Let's go. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there, oh, she's still there, but the body's gone. Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. It's not a hallucination. The body was right there. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
I think maybe the person that stole Alter Ego is using Alter Ego to create the ultimate like murder plan and get away with it. But then where's Kyoko? Okay, where the fuck is Kyoko? Where the fuck is what's his name? Hiro. Where's Hiro? Where's Hiro? It would be way too fucking dumb if it was Hiro. What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our consumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you'll have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone was here together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hira and Kyoko. That's what I'm saying! Like, I don't know! It's not Kyoko! There's no way it's Kyoko. There's no way it's Kyoko. We're still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all!
That's fine.
Dude, chill! Well, anyways, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individuals we're looking for can be none other than Hira. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right, there's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... Oh. Item Mincia, Mincia without a second thought. Mincia, grind you, turn you into pot paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Cool, thanks. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? No, it's not. And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto. Hey, Makoto. What's the matter? Huh? No, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative can be killed.
So then...
Very well. Let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. I heart them. I heart Sakura and Hina. I heart them so much. Then, let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find out the 2 missing bodies. Wouldn't it be funny if Toko wakes up in the middle of me investigating and now I'm stuck with her for this investigation? Because so far, I've been stuck with at least 1 person for every investigation. Am I like actually on my own for this one? Or is Toko gonna be stuck? Oh, Genocide Jill, sorry. Is Genocide Jill gonna be stuck with me? We'll explore in here, see if there's anything. Oh, no, she's still in there. Another one of these hammers, and it looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Just as hammer 4. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Hi, Jill! When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now. Tako's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a blood stain. Okay, so nothing here. Am I just gonna have to like walk around until I find the bodies? Do I have to like talk to somebody? What's my objective? Am I just searching for clues? Oh, I'm gonna go into the art room because I know that those wood mallets are from the art room. Oh, hello, ladies!
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Hi, Sakura.
Damn.
We need to search the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? We don't know, but I know the wooden mallets came from here. Oh, rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. Rattle, rattle. It's a locker, but there's nothing too remarkable about it. Why is the door in the room locked? Why is it locked? Who has the key? Why is it locked? Who has the key? I'm gonna write this down. Writing this down. Locked art room. If I was a body, where would I hide? If I was a body, where would I hide? There's the other hammer. Justice Hammer 1. Celeste. Was she really attacked with Justice Hammer 1? No, she wasn't. But what the heck is with this thing? I don't think she was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. I think she lied. Oh, hi. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's body have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Tina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Where was that? Are those bodies here somewhere? Yeah, I assume they're there. Let's go in this room, shall we? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. Well, I do have a choice. I'm choosing to go inside, though. So, I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... Oh? Oh! At least they laid them in the same position. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. And those are the hammers missing! The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Well, why did they play the second announcement earlier? When me, Byakuya, and Sakura had found Toko. Or, Taka. Because that was 3 people also.
A body has been discovered.
4, because Toko did pass out.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me all give you the next monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting
Now,
for you.
make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
See ya later. I have to refine my monokuma voice. I feel like it was better at first, and now I kind of lost it. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, it's all that's left to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just all too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Not Hifumi. Do the other one.
Who would do this?
Who would do this? Why?
Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Shut the fuck up. No fucking way. This wasn't... Bro, why doesn't he fucking die, dude?
He's
Just
alive
die!
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter
Everybody
coming?
run! There could be another murder now!
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all bleeding together. He has nothing useful to offer us. No, I think he does. I think he has something to say, Byakuya.
The light.
Go towards the light, Hifumi. Go towards the light. Walk towards it. Its a warm embrace will cover you up like a warm blanket.
It's reaching out
Touch
to
it.
me.
Reach back.
Like the tail of a comet.
Follow it.
Hey, Hifumi, Who was it?
Oh yeah, tell us who killed you.
attacked you?
Tell us who did it first.
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me?
Tried, keyword. Well, they haven't died yet.
That's right. I remember their name.
Who was it?
Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro? No way. And if there was somebody that would do it for the money motivation, it would be Yasuhiro. And if there was somebody that would do it for fucking money, it would be him. ... His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time, or like the third. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't resolve a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That's the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
And if it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends?
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. ... I don't think it was Hiro. I don't know! It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Are we going straight into the trial? Okay, I was about to say, oh my god. Please let me investigate. First, I'd better check the monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. ... That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty straight. We get less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, if the events of this case unfold before our very eyes, we should know more about what happened. We should know more about what happened than the monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Yeah? Where the fuck is Kyoko? Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
I have to make my voice more squeaky.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification on it.
So then...
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate, and accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
then we need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
Extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and you put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
Well now,
That's enough to explain him. I don't explain him a fine. I don't know what the fuck he said. Now it's time. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
Don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. ...
SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I want to be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone even when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on on the investigation anyways.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Because it's not! Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Hi, Hina!
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
And we came right to the repository, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Yeah, the repository was locked. I wrote that down. Locked art room. It was locked? Yes, we know it was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. And Celeste had the key then. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. I'm going to write down that Celeste found the bodies, but the repository was locked. Let's talk to Byakuya. Byakuya, do you think that Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's
So
name.
in other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hidden in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? Is that all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that we couldn't find the bodies and couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is it really all there is to it? ... The other thing that bothers me is, there's a lot of things that bother me. Why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Yeah, why did they kill 2 people? I think one person was meant to die and the other person was an accident. But no, it's just the same for 4. They were all painted. Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay? I said something that Byakuya didn't think of first?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we were friends. Fuck you then. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? I hate that guy. I can't stand that guy. That guy pisses me the fuck off. Hi, Sakura. There were many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Oh, yeah! Okay, sure! Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. Okay, I'm writing all of this down. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. Okay, searched at 8. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. Okay, so Kyoko gone. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. Okay, in other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Yeah, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Okay. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also become clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. Okay, Robo Justice took Hifumi. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found out an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Okay, took Hifumi to the nurse's office. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... Celeste? What's wrong? I saw the shadow. I saw a shadow, something moving around the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor, okay? Hearing her scream, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared. And then... Screaming! Huh? What was that? They came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Oh wait, this is bad. Come on, we have to go get back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went to the nurse's office. Okay. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time. Okay, Hifumi and Taka found at the same time because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office. Ooh, so Toku did disappear for a minute, and we don't know what happened to her while she was Jill. And while she's Jill, she's normal. So that is something that we should know. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that the corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time Taka's body had disappeared. Okay, Taka body disappeared. So from there we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we'd all headed to the repository. Okay, bodies found in repository. Repository locked. Celeste found body. How? Key where? Question mark. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very accurate. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay. Thank you, Sakura. Hell yeah, I wrote it all down though. Okay, so let's look at the dead bodies then. Hi, Hifumi. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth is the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, they went up 2 flights of stairs. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd, all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? Exactly, yeah. It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different? Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. Oh, his glasses! He can't see without his glasses! If you guys have seen that movie, I'm sorry. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Oh, you're right, but now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off, or did he walk here himself? But who would do that, and why? Hifumi's glasses has been added to the truth book section in your handbook. Okay. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Yes. These aren't the hammers. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth book section in your handbook. Ooh. Did somebody wash it, not like the design and then clean it off, or did they not use it and then just put it back? Trying to hide the next Justice Hammer? Hi, Taka. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth book section in your handbook. I think Hifumi moved himself. I think Hifumi came here himself. But I think the killer did move Taka. There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Okay, it was Hifumi. Hifumi 100% locked themselves in here. He was the one that was awake and alive and why did he unlock it and then die? Was he the one... But was he the one that killed Taka and then killed himself? No. Who did this? Hifumi? He was the one that was inside the room. Yes. Why was he inside the room? How did he get inside the room? Did he move Taka's body? Was he the one that killed Taka? But then why would he be the one that's hurt himself as well? What about these justice hammers? Where is the robot? Yasuhiro? What does he have to do with any of this? I think Yasuhiro might have read Hifumi's future. And then Hifumi probably got this weird, crazy idea in his brain, but we won't be able to ask him because he's dead. And then just started acting off on that. I don't know, dude. I'm making so many... let's just fucking play the game. Repository door has been added to the truth book section in your handbook. Fuck. Just fucking play. I should probably look around here a little more. Oh, there's more. What do I want me to look at? Oh, the thing. Oh, that's what they brought the body in. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? They moved Taka's body with it. That's the explanation for that. Repository dolly has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Okay, let's go. Anybody in here? Genocide Jill! Hello, girl. How you doing? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. She's pissed about the ultimately rare event. Just as Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka, the body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay, can we keep it? You can see the wheel tracks. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could the blood have come from here? Which would mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. I think he walked himself. He woke up when Hina was crying on him, so clearly he wasn't dead, and he didn't die up until that point. So he walked himself. Oh, hello, Celeste. Are you admiring your crime scene, girl? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Yeah, why weren't you?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. No, Hifumi moved up himself.
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. Okay. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Okay. Is that it? The fridge? Anything in the fridge? Refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. ... There's a bunch of blood packs in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Oh, okay. What about the trash? It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth? It has a little thing from his camera. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Yeah, it's a little cartoon character from his camera. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? Well, obviously it's his glasses cleaning cloth because we saw that he had his glasses clean. Hifumi got up when Celeste and Hino were out of the room. He cleaned off his glasses, threw it away, went to go get Hiro's body, or Taka's body, moved it into the repository room, locked himself up in there, cleaned one of the hammers off for some reason or something, I don't know, unlocked the room, and then died. I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the truth book section of your handbook. I think I got it this time, guys. I think I'm nailing it. The problem is that I have to figure out who is Robo Justice. Oh, hi, Byakuya. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? Yeah, you remember well, yeah. Yeah, I wrote it down. I literally wrote it down in my notes. I wrote, Hero has nice handwriting. Well, the penmanship was really pretty remarkable, so it left an
It's all
impression.
clear now.
Anyway, it makes it clear. This makes it clear, right? This is a trap? What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yasuhiro's message has been added to the truth book section in your handbook. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Let's go find out. I think it's gonna be the robot uniform, the robot costume, right? The Robo Justice. Yasuhiro's room. Let's go. Let's see. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna go take the plunge. He said the note was a trap, though. He said... What the fuck's going on in here? This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Hero said when he sent that note that he did it for... What's her name? He did it for... Why is this twitching? You guys can't see it. You guys see the camera behind me? Every once in a while it like twitches and it freaks me out. I think it's just the PNG, like it's supposed to be flashing, but it accidentally moves. Unless it's supposed to be doing that, I don't fucking know. What was I saying? Oh, Hero said that he sent the note things out for Kyoko. He's like, oh, I did this for Kyoko because he was supposed to get everybody into the bathhouse, the changing room. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get all of it from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? He can't complain. Where is he getting all this shit from? Where did you bring all this stuff? We don't have shit. The fuck? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? That's right. And it's in Hero's room. But wait. Do you think Robo Justice is actually misunderstood and Yasuhiro was actually trying to save Hifumi? These blueprints, something about them bothers me. Have the arms bend like this? Robo Justice blueprints have been added to the truth book section of your handbook. Okay. Anything else? It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! Where is she? What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyways, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Finally, we're going to the pool. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyways, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. I think Hiro is with Kyoko because the fifth hammer was actually meant to be used on her. And he's trying to save her life. Oh my god, hi guys! Hi everybody! Kyoko, I missed you, girl. I was so worried about you. Kyoko, and...
I mean...
Phil, man, I had the worst day. Hiro? Hiro? Hey, Robo Justice! Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, dude. Who else would I be? That's a good question. What? Why? What? Why do I look like this? You're telling me you don't know you're wearing a giant robot costume? Huh? What? Why do I look like this? You're telling me you don't know you're wearing a robot costume? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? What in the Illuminati? ... Hello? Right. I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. Into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. What? That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? Where have you been, Loga? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. Kyoko? I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, I'm worried about you, girl. I don't know. That bothers me. She says that, but doesn't have any idea. She says that, but doesn't have any idea? Does she know people? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened, and then I woke up, and then I was here. So you're telling me somebody else was in the costume and then they put Hiro in the costume instead? I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
Let me out
I don't know
of
what's up with this
here!
thing. I can't actually get it off. A little help? It would make something that you can't take off by yourself.
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help her. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, hold on a sec.
Honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
And then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's
was
terrible!
Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him? Yes.
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's... Oh, that's... Sorry. My bad. No, I wouldn't say that, actually. I don't think gagging him is a little too far. Hold on, guys. I think it's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
See how loose it is?
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm surprised you got anywhere in this
I'm
thing.
telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now that you're all out of excuses... No,
Um,
see? It's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear
Just a
this.
second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems that the costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
but...
Then there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it to us and show us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we knew it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'll tell you everything, Hiro. Let me
What
fill
the
you in on the
heck?
tea. I don't think it was you, Pookie. I don't think it was you. I don't like you, but I don't think it was you. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please?
I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Yeah, Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego. Don't tell me Alter Ego did it. If you think Alter Ego did it, I swear to God, Hiro. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please?
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so
I know.
bad.
That note. No?
Um...
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape? Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's be in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then, for some reason, I fell asleep. I think Yasuhiro... Okay. Yasuhiro got hit with Justice Hammer 1. No, that doesn't work. Because Kyoko wasn't hiding with him. She just found him. We don't know where Kyoko was. So I feel like that goes out the window. But I think what I was thinking... Never mind, because Yasuhiro doesn't even know that he was in the robot costume. So it's not that Robo Justice is a good guy. It's that Robo Justice doesn't fucking... But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. I'm not gonna say it. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you're still gotta check, right? No! Are you fucking dumb? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket. ...
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do you have to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Please.
Wait, that's a totally false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Oh, you're right. I need to search for the second soup and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna go ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Oh my god, Kyoko, I've been wanting to fucking talk to you for so long, actually. Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. Yay! I love having you as my buddy.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. ... Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? You'll tell me what you were doing. Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No? No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Kyoko's my favorite. That's my bitch. That's my favorite bitch. You're my favorite bitch, Kyoko. I don't know shit about her, but I love her. Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Because her ultimate is the ultimate detective. I'm telling you right now, we don't know what her ultimate is, but I know her ultimate has to be like the ultimate detective or something like that.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway...
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. I guess we're going to the repository. Okay, Kyoko? Ladies first. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding at the bodies.
I knew it.
The monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay, let's look at Hifumi. The biggest problem I have now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third. All without anyone noticing. I just can't see how it's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why? Okay. He wiped his own glasses clean is what I think. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. He must have been struck with the Justice Hammer 4, which was laying on the floor in the equipment room. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. That way it wouldn't leave any blood stains as it moved. Okay. You want me to talk to you, Kyogo?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyways, you said he had a watch?
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? So that's when it broke. He died at 6:03. It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. Died at 6. Okay. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words.
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook.
However.
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. It appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. Is that the note that he left to Hiro?
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because
rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Oh, okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fists. A piece of paper?
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hands? I think this is like the little corner slip of the little note that Hiro said that somebody told him that they found a way out or something like that. Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? No, it's a lot.
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then.
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. Okay? So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hid it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you touched his penis.
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
I don't know what that means. Anyways, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? This is the note, and then the little corner of the paper Kiyotaka had. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. And that's when his clock is broken. But why does Taka have it? Or why does Hifumi have it? So did Hifumi attack Taka? No, did Hifumi attack Taka? Or did Hifumi attack Hiro? Why did Taka have the piece of paper when Hiro was the one that received it?
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said, yeah. Then he was telling us the truth.
However...
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. They were different notes. Okay, Hiro got a different note. So Hifumi could have killed Taka. And then Celeste could have attacked Hiro. Maybe. Hifumi sent that note to Taka. And a note to Hiro. He went to go attack Taka. And then Celeste killed or went to go attack Hiro, and she stuffed him in the bodysuit. She took the picture with Hifumi. It's all staged, right? So then, but then they died at the same time, or they were found at the same time. But then how did Hifumi get attacked if I was with Celeste? Because what I'm thinking is that Celeste and Hifumi are partnered, and then Celeste is just gonna backstab Hifumi, is what I'm thinking. That's where I'm going right now. I think Celeste and Hifumi were teamed up because Hifumi was like simping for Celeste and whatnot. But then I think Celeste is gonna backstab Hifumi. But then how did Hifumi get attacked? I just don't understand how Hifumi got attacked in the library. I don't understand how Hifumi got attacked in the library. Okay, let's just keep playing. I'm trying to come up with too many theories with not enough answers. So what I'm doing right now is I'm literally fucking throwing random ass ideas at the wall, and none of it is sticking because because my pasta is not cooked yet. The time is different, yeah. Hiro told us that his note said to me at 1 a.m. And this one says the equipment room. You know who was in this? You know who was in the rec room? Celeste. You know who took the picture of Hifumi and Robo Justice? Celeste. Taka did die at 6 a.m. in the equipment room. I just don't understand how Hifumi died. And why Hiro has anything to do with any of this.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. That's true. Huh?
So...
part of this has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of it being ripped. This note we found on Hifumi's body, but I've been writing it down in my notes as if it was a note to Taka. Because I think this was a note to Taka. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? Oh, look at her little smile. I have no idea.
So then...
what if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. What are you saying?
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you the other thing. 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. Oh, the 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you don't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. Oh. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. E-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. And that was the last one?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Are you excited? Are you pumped?
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Like a soul clashing with life and death.
And
I love
so,
Monokuma.
With no further ado,
With no further ado.
everyone please meet at the usual spot.
I love the way Monokuma just talks. Everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
See you soon.
It would seem.
Ooh, it's time, guys. Okay, Kyoko, we touched the bodies. Let's see what we gotta do. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. I don't know if I'm ready for that, Kyoko. Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. I know Hiro is innocent. Hi, guys. We are not that many people. I did not realize how many of us have died, so wow. How many of us is it now? Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Why is there two? Why is there two? Why is there two? Hello, hello, hello! He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast. Oh my god, okay. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey, hey!
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pay train. Elevator. Oh, see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here! I think it was you. Celeste? I think it was Celeste. Okay. Jill?
Yes, yes.
Come on, Big Nap, let's do it. Yeah, Jill is too quiet. I don't think it's Jill. I don't think she has anything to do with any of this. Ugh, it wasn't me. You gotta believe me.
hey,
The story begins when we get down there. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Okay, guys, let's go. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Less and less people! The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up to a cruel fate. Ooh, it's blue. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize how few of you there are left. Your school's life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. Why do you sound so sassy right there? I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold on to you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I think Celeste did it. I can't prove how. I think Hifumi tried to kill somebody also, but then he got like, I think it's gonna be something like the very first killings where like one person tried to start the job, but they couldn't finish it. So then somebody beat them to the punch. And I think that's what happened. I think, actually, no. I don't know anything. Let's just go. Let's start. Let's just go. Class trial, all rise.
We already know who did it.
No, we don't.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
No, we didn't, Celeste.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Okay, Jill. Genocide
You
Jill.
called me a murderer.
Who are you? Yeah,
I
exactly.
am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
We do have evidence. We do.
Blueprint for the suit.
But I don't think it was him.
Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It is.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
I think it was you, though, Celeste.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
That's me. Me before the trial. I don't know. Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. No. I don't think he's the killer. Make your arguments. Yasuhiro's message. His message is that it wasn't him.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Okay. I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awfully messy. If I remember right, Hiro's writing is really neat. It is, yeah.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts,
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Are we sure he really made those blueprints? What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote,
Yeah,
asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
yeah.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Do you think Kyoko was missing because she was dealing with Alter Ego? Do you think Kyoko lied? And that's why she doesn't want to tell us what she was doing? I think she was with Alter Ego.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Yeah.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
I'm too stupid for that.
So Makoto, Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Okay, Byakuya.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
No, it was Hiro.
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Do I know that? And of course, he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question. The one that must have been in the suit. It was Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Yeah, okay.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
She's getting angry because she's like, fuck, my plan didn't work. Because it was you, Celeste.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Okay, you know.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Well, okay, for Taka's lifeless body, we know the method of transportation for that. For Hifumi's lifeless body, though, that one's the question. Unless he knows that Hifumi got up and walked away, because he did.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Certain particular items.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yes. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the dole.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. And the tarp.
I got it!
I got it!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yep. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain.
What's with the attitude?
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yep.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yep.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Yep.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Well, he's heavy. And Celeste is too weak to carry a boy. So she has to carry the dolly. Because Celeste killed Taka. It's Celeste!
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
And that's why, people are so confused and perplexed about Hifumi getting up the stairs and having clean glasses, or me perplexed about that, having clean glasses, because Hifumi got up himself and walked there himself. But why would he go there? Why would he lock the door behind him, though? Did Hifumi move the body, or did Celeste move the body?
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
I don't know.
When Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Yeah?
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
They did.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
I could be, but I don't think I am.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Well, I can't say I'm absolutely positive.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize
No, that's not right, because the tire had blood on it.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
What do you say? What are you supposed to say when you re-object? I object your objection!
There is no
What am I supposed to say?
wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Bitch, I'm getting you killed.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I am the reason that nobody died the very first time we all got here. I'm the reason you're still alive, motherfucker. I don't want to hear shit from you. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. That's because she's the killer. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository, a new element has been added to the bullet time. Oh, the moment of truth. Oh.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
So now I can't.
You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
You're so mean!
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
Did I win?
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
I don't know what happened, but it worked. Break! I'm just so good. I'm so good at rhythm games, guys.
Dolly moved. I have it right here.
I got so much Osu in my bones. I don't gotta freaking see where the thing is. I don't gotta see where I'm pressing. I gotta press, click the circles to the beat, baby. If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
That's right.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
That's right.
Killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
What now, Celeste? You were so messy that you didn't notice that. I caught you, bitch. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? No, it's because I'm poking holes in her logic. I'm poking holes in her plan.
Well,
and she doesn't like
anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
And she's never been that mean to me before. Like, she's been, you know, she's a bitch, but she's not ever been that much of a bitch.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Why do we care about the robot?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
The body, the killer, the robot can't bend over. If you look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Make your arguments. Robo Justice costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yes.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Can I do this? No, that's wrong.
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a...
Well, yeah.
It doesn't have a handle.
All you'd have to do is...
You can't bend over.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong. Sorry, Hina. Can't bend over.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
Problem is, you can't stoop down low.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Can't even bend at the waist.
Am I right about that?
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah,
It
she's so
seems like
cute.
it'd
I love
be
Hina.
awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
That's true.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
She's really trying to come up with, like, reasons.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
So, it all makes sense. All roads point to Celeste as being the killer for Taka. I just don't understand how it was Hifumi the second time.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Well, you can't take the suit off by yourself. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body, because once it's on, you can never take it off. Here's not strong enough. You can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks perfectly sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yep.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? It was obviously him.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
And how did you get this picture, Celeste?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. What I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
I think Hifumi made Robo Justice. Dude, I don't understand.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Hiro was in the suit, yes, but Hiro is not the culprit.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
No, Hina, don't make me slap you. Don't make me fucking slap you, bitch. Sorry. I'm getting way too excited.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
That's right.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
That's right.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Kyoko's late to the party and she's fucking smarter than Hina.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yup.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Well, we look at what else we have, you know? I know it was Celeste. I just don't know how. She's trying to frame it on Hiro for doing the Robo Justice thing, but I'm so confused on how she got away with, like, if her goal was to kill Hifumi, she would have done it easy. I don't understand why Taka's involved. I think Taka got involved on accident. I think he wasn't meant to be involved, and then that's why her plan went haywire. But I know for a fact it was Celeste.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass!
Yeah, Jill, but we gotta. Do you want to die?
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
This is why I love Sakura. She's the only sound mind
Plus,
in here.
maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Hina's putting Kyoko on the spot. Kyoko was with Chihiro. With, like, alter ego. I know she was.
All right, then. Let's take
Kyoko
another
was
look
with alter
back at
ego.
what
I
happened.
know she was.
I suppose we could start with this morning.
Okay,
Four of
yeah.
us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Correct.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone.
Yep.
That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Okay.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked 30 after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Yakuya and Toto, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
Which one? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the corner, around top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
We heard screams on the third floor. But then Hifumi, she was on the third floor, and then Hifumi screamed on the first floor.
I saw someone moving around on the third floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
So that's what's wrong. Those are rather intense screams. Like, I saw him, a strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Huh? What was that? They came downstairs. It must have been Hifumi's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, back.
at that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Yakuya, and Toto chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead, and that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the third floor to let the others know what had happened.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office, but right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Oh, so hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for two missing dead bodies, and after some time,
Celeste informed us that she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we discovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Nope.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Are you saying there could be two killers?
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Make your argument. Monokuma file number 3.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3,
Yeah.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was, while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So,
Regarding, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they.
There you go.
No, it's wrong.
I don't know why that was so hard. You're wrong.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Well, Taka got a note to me at 6 a.m. And Hifumi died at whatever the fuck time we found him, so yeah.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves that Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Yeah, his clock. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, I'm bad at this one. Okay. Wristwatch. Wristwatch.
Now I understand.
Complete.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
But Celeste is lying about being attacked,
That's
so...
right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That's true.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Yeah.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? Well, yeah, because this part right here, this moment right here is what confuses me. This moment right here is what confuses me as to, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense to me as to, like, who the culprit for the killer is. Because why, unless Hifumi didn't die and he just, like, screamed and passed out, but he was full of blood. Like, he got hit with the justice hammer. It was there. So, like, that's the part that confuses me. How did you get away with this? Hifumi, he's still in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
And I know it wasn't Kyoko, and it wasn't Hiro.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Yes.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Yeah,
When
he was
his
locked
body
inside.
vanished from the nurse's office. Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Well, Genocide Jill, did you see anything?
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
And do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
Alter ego.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
I think he got up and moved himself.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Okay.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Okay, I was right. Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
Well, he wasn't Hina! He wasn't dead, Hina! Come on, you cried on top of him and you saw him wake up.
No! Not another...
Oh my goodness.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Hifumi was alive.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yup.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
It played the body discovery sound.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
He lied to us like that. I can't believe it. There's no way. He lied about being dead so he could go up and he killed Taka. He killed Taka. So, okay, I got it. I figured it out. Hifumi. Well, I didn't figure it out. I lied. No, I think. Okay, back to my original idea that Hifumi and Celeste were alibis. Back to there. Okay, I think Hifumi and Celeste were alibis. I think Hifumi was going to kill Taka, or Celeste was gonna kill Taka. Taka's dead, right? They gotta get rid of Taka now. I think Hifumi pretended, lied, whatnot, took that picture with Hiro for Celeste, so that she could have that as her, like, proof. But then he went and hurt himself in the library, or pretended to hurt himself in the library, and called it robo-justice, or, like, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. He made all that shit up. But he didn't actually get hurt. That was just fake blood, or fake attack, like he did with Celeste. Like, Celeste didn't actually get hurt either. And so what actually happened is that he then got taken to the nurse's office. They waited. She took Hina out of the room so then he could go upstairs to where Toko is to get his body. And then he took it into into the art room. I forgot what it was called. He took it into the art room. He cleaned off one of the hammers, one of the wooden mallets that they used. But then I think maybe he brought Taka there, cleaned off the mallet, unlocked the door, and then Celeste killed him in the room and then left no evidence, and she's like, I found the bodies. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. I think that is as close as I'm gonna get. I think Celeste, Hifumi allies. Celeste backstab Hifumi. That's as close as I'm gonna get. Like, that isn't possible. The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Yes, it is. Make your argument. Broken wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Yeah,
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest
that's
of
what
us.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking body discovery
Hifumi's
announcement.
dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yes, Taka's body. This is what I said at the beginning. I'm like, why did we get a second body discovery announcement? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at almost exactly the same time.
The announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first... There's a chance he was actually...
No, Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery.
I think I've done this one already.
Hifumi's dead body had been.
Oh, that's it. That's what it was. You're wrong. Break.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
No.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
It was for Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Yes.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
But no, because then when we found Hifumi's body the second time, we did get the body discovery announcement.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Didn't we get a sec? I thought we did get 2 body announcements.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means...
Which means when we heard it the second time, when we found Taka's body, it was because Hifumi actually died.
Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
I'm confused. Am I gaslighting myself? Did he not make the body discovery announcement twice? I swear he made the body announcement thing twice.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Yeah.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery
Yes.
announcement twice.
And that's why I was confused, because he played it in the room after we discovered them, and not earlier when Taka, when Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya were in the room with him. And that's why I was confused. I'm like, why are we playing it now? Like 3 people already saw Hifumi or Taka. The first time when it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office and in the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered, when Toko was found unconscious, when both bodies were rediscovered. I got it!
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, a close trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering
So he
both
did
bodies,
play
the announcement
dead.
shouldn't have played.
He wasn't dead.
In reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The glasses.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
I love Jill. Another thing I want to note that I just thought of is that, Kyoko couldn't get the note out of Taka's hands because of rigor mortis, because of his body was already like hard, stiff, and cold. But then she was able to touch up all on Hifumi's body. That means Hifumi was like a fresh body, you know?
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
What are you talking about, Celeste? I'd believe it if it was a good actor. You can't. It's hard to play a good dead person.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Is it, Celeste? There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. The door closes from the inside. Make your argument. Hifumi's glasses. Oh,
Well, here's one thing we do.
we're talking about something else. Okay.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
His glasses. There's more?
and if other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
You're wrong.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
One clear difference. His glasses.
His glasses.
His glasses.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was his, where is it? Glass cleaning cloth.
I got it!
I got it!
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
How would you know if it's Hifumi's? And then I could be like, it's on this camera that you have!
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera,
Look at that.
right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Good memory,
I
Hina.
highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... what exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Yes. Yes.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Yeah, but why would somebody else wipe the blood off of his glasses?
But who would benefit from a clean pair
Yeah.
of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
Yeah.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
And he moves Toko's body.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
I mean, from my POV, that does kind of look like paint. But from your POV, I think that's a little bit more red.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for
Yup.
emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Fake blood.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. Oh, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Yup.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was Sakura. Fumi.
I got it!
I got it.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Because he locked it from the
The
inside.
door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Yep.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
And who would do that but a moving talking corpse?
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yes, but then somebody murdered him.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
There's more? What could be more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless
the note.
body?
The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be the note? Where is it? The note Hifumi had.
I got it!
I got it!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his... pants?
Pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. I found a hole, and I think it's yours. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet at the equipment hall at 6 a.m. Well, actually, this is Hifumi. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet at the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
But that was at 6 a.m.
Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Taka.
I got it!
I got it!
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Objection!
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi.
Get with the
right?
system, Hina! Yes, come on, get with the system!
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Oh, you ruined everything, Hina! Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still. I can't let her get to me. Do you think the next murder is going to be Hina and the murderer is going to be Taka? Or Toko? And this is actually going to be the first woman that Toko murders? Because Genocide Jill only murders men and hangs them, so this is going to be like... I think it'd be cool. I think if they killed Hina and Toko was the murderer, I wouldn't be upset about that. Well, I would be upset about that, but not too upset. Not as mad as Chihiro and Mondo. That one was my biggest heartbreak. I can't let her get to me. make my argument. Broken wristwatch, Hifumi's glasses, and glasses cleaning cloth. Okay.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
The time on the note said 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m. is what I need to clear up.
Puppy had the note, right?
Okay, it's broken
Remember,
wristwatch.
What time did it?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
This one. There we go. I got it.
What's wrong?
It's broken watch. 6 a.m. Or nothing to do with
No,
TikTok.
there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
And that's where he was dead.
Which is where Taka was killed.
That's right.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Correct.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that.
When you put it like that.
No further objections.
I love Jill.
Someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Hiding it.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Well, how do I have proof for that? Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka. Oh, Taka had the broken piece, didn't he? This.
I got it!
I got it!
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
I saw. Oh, no, that wasn't me. Don't take credit for that.
I'm right about this. The sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
But how would he know if he wasn't the one writing it?
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, hero. But he's dead as fuck, dude.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely
And we literally
dead.
talked about it 2 seconds ago that the body discovery bell went off twice.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Yeah.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Celeste.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
And who found the bodies in the repository?
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
You stupid walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah. Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
But one of the hammers was cleaned in the repository.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
yes,
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi,
and clean it,
and put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
You know, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I wouldn't have said it that mean, but I am surprised that Hiro has a point.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Personally, I haven't a clue. Are you sure about that?
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth. Make my argument spotless hammer. Yeah, that's right.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
A spotless hammer. Fuck, okay.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well,
Justice Hammer
whatever it
5.
was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
I love
One
Jill.
thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And,
Can I just do this? Okay.
one thing, the murder weapon had to...
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
You're wrong.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
Well, it was a Justice Hammer. It just wasn't painted as a Justice Hammer.
Seriously? A different weapon?
No, same weapon.
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Okay, so my final theory was right. This is the closest I'm ever going to get in this game to being right. And I knew who the killer was before I even walked in.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Shut up, bitch! I know it's you!
The way the graduation rule works, There is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a
And that's
murder.
why you killed him. Why? Because you don't fucking, he's a liability if you keep him alive. Just kill him, get rid of him, and you get away with it.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Yeah, but he was your simp. He's so fucking, he wouldn't think about that kind of shit. And also, he was in love with you. You could just say anything. You could just say anything and lie to that motherfucker, and he would have believed you. He literally, whatchamacallit? He worshipped the ground you walked on, bitch. You knew you could get away with that shit. I like her too. I love Celeste. I love Celeste. We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but make your arguments. Spotless Hammer. Okay, it's not Spotless Hammer then.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Well, you carried out the act of
Assuming
killing.
the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
There's no chance two people work together on this?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than
I guess I'm
only
gonna do
the one who
impossible in the other one.
actually-
There's
assuming
only
the
two
rule
options
holds
I can click that in.
Case, however, there were two murders.
I guess it's two murders impossible.
true. Assuming the rule holds.
Okay, there you go. It was the other way. No, you're wrong.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
And then all the killer had to do was go and kill Hifumi.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Correct.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Smart. Honestly,
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
honestly, out of all the deaths, this was probably the best one. This was one that was planned and executed properly. Like, the first death was like, Sayaka tried, the fuck is that bitch gonna do? And then Leon just like, he also tried, but his was more like, he didn't think it through all the way. It was in like, it's spur of the moment, right? And then the second murder was also spur of the moment, like, ooh, I'm in my emotions, I'm at the gym, I'm so full of chocolate testosterone. Oh, Chihiro's in here. Bah! Over the head, you know? It didn't go like that. But it was another spur of the moment, like Chihiro was talking about how stronger they want to be, and Mondo was like, I'm so weak, and so it happened. And so Mondo, what he tried to do was he tried to remedy the situation by keeping Chihiro's secret, and then Byakuya went and fucked all that up by touching Chihiro's dead body and making it do the whole Jill thing. And now we have this. And this is the first death I would say that this feels cool. I like this one because this one feels actually like planned and calculated and worked on. It just didn't work out. You just got caught, you know. You just got caught, but it's really well executed, really well done. Good on you, Celeste. That was good.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Yeah. But, like, can you blame her, though? It's somebody they can easily manipulate and then easily get rid of. The effort made to convince us 2 murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. That's because she's the ultimate detective, my guy. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and, in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Select someone! Celeste, I'm upset it was you, because I really like you. I'm upset it's you because I really like you, but you did great. You did great, girl. Amazing.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-brain, fat, lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the 2 of you.
Ooh.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the 2 of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? The screaming, the paper hidden in Hifumi's pants, encountering the suspicious individual. The screaming? It's true that the both of them did a lot of screaming, but I don't think that's it. Whoops. It's not anything in their pants. Encountering the suspicious individual?
I got it!
What that means?
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit.
Oh, encountering the suspicious individual. Okay, the Robo. Okay, I got it.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
That's right.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Somehow, he always finds a way to actually gag me. He always says something so incredibly outrageous that I'm just at a loss for words.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
He's on the 3rd floor. Something, the shadow was on the stairs. Oh my goodness.
We headed to the 2nd floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
I saw him. That was rather intense scream. This is a third, fourth flashback. We're going to the same spot. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh? What was that? See, and this is the part that always confused me and always got me, because I'm like, how the fuck would you get away? How the fuck? Celeste, you're working with him, but how did you get away with hitting him here? It's because you didn't hit him here, you hit him later. He was acting. They came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. I'm just saying it all in the same accent. We have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Yup. Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. It seems much more interesting. Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. And she picked a girl so she could go into the girls' bathroom. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Dot, dot, dot.
And on top of that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Pretty loud scream you got there.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
This has been my favorite one so far.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
I have no idea what you
Don't bother
mean.
trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
One little slip-up.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Okay, what did she say? They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die here, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
She's never acted that way before. She's literally like, we just have to overcome and adapt. Adapt and overcome. That's how you survive.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
She said, guys. She wouldn't have known. She wouldn't have known that Toko had been murdered. Or Taka had been murdered.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office.
We hadn't told her that they were murdered yet.
The entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. although I don't really get what it means.
It's okay, hero. You did your part. You did your part. Don't worry about it
that,
anymore.
Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Make your arguments. Monokuma file number 3.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die. We are going to die.
There we go. So it's
wrong.
say the opposite. You're wrong.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Exactly.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste?
Yeah, how'd you know, Celeste?
How did you know more than one person had been killed? And because Kyoko had also disappeared,
I didn't mean to skip,
right?
sorry.
So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
She's like, but I have a photo.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Or is it a picture of Hifumi standing up the suspect?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing, Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking, or Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. I got it!
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's right!
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Why is that?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks that she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? So many of these, oh my god! Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, and Robo Justice blueprints. Okay?
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit.
Oh, I know what it is. Robo Justice blueprints. I got it. Okay. There's no way that he could stand up straight like that with the Robo Justice blueprints. Because he can't stand like that.
There's no way they could stand up straight.
What? It's not?
There's no way they could.
Okay, it was costume, not blueprints.
No, it's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh. Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Ooh, she's cracking.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
We're gonna see her break. I wonder, what's her death gonna be like? Ooh, you're the ultimate gambler. What could they do with that? I feel like it's gonna be like some kind of like roulette. It's gonna be roulette related. Your death is gonna be roulette related.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro. When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Her voice actor really reminds me, right now her voice actor is really reminding me of, what's her name? Cilia from Castlevania or something like that. Cilia, Senya, something like that. The speaker from Castlevania.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Last names, nicknames, he said for serious. Wait, who? He says people's last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. there's one person it could apply to.
I don't remember Celeste's real name.
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
We never found out her real name.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
I really like this voice acting.
Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up!
And then we can check using her e-handbook if she's telling the truth.
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Make my argument! E-handbook, spotless hammer, Yasuhiro's message. It's gonna be e-handbook.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
No way to contradict me?
No, it's wrong.
Let me see your little e-handbook, please.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it'll display your name. Always make sure to have the right one. Now, this is your everyday notebook. It has many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check our
This isn't-
handbook,
whatever.
and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate. ...
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Please, Celeste. I really want to know. Please, tell me the truth of what happened between you and Hifumi. Please, tell me the truth. Really?
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
When I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
Because...
Stupid!
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
It's time. Closing arguments. Okay, so Celeste is telling Monokuma, or not Monokuma, Hifumi the idea. She's like, you're going to... she's giving him something. What is she giving him? Okay, I'm going to
Here's
reenact
exactly
this,
what happened.
and we'll see how it goes. Act 1.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Oh.
That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Oh, it was Justice Hammer 4!
And that's where Hifumi killed him.
No, I put Justice Hammer 3!
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office.
I'm gonna miss Hifumi, man.
And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
Ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste!
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Lost?
I'm sorry, Celeste. I really like you too, girl. I'm sad to see you go. I'm sad to see her go. I really like her.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I,
Celestia Ludenberg. Actually,
Let's
no.
hear your real name.
Taeko Yasuhiro is fine.
Ooh.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
I'm so sad. No, Celeste, dude, are you serious? No, I had one really bad round in there. Yeah, I got a B. I did not do good this one. I keep getting confused in the order I'm supposed to like do the truth bullets. That's what fucks me up mostly.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Holy shit, girl, what the fuck happened to your voice?
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? They're so cute. I love you, Monokuma. Monokuma vote who is found guilty. I'm so sad about this, dude. I'm Celeste. I like you so much. You did really good, though.
What?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taeko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. I forgot her accent? I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. Ineptitude.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then, did you use, you know? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. So you took alter ego, you bitch. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does that mean she's talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Can't you see, Monokuma? We're busy. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And use it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with? See, now, I don't know. Because now I thought Kyoko was hanging out with Alter Ego when she was missing. Now, what the fuck were you doing, Kyoko? Kyoko, what the fuck were you up to? Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually...
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. If it is about what was stolen, I know who did it.
What? Are you okay with
It was
this?
Taka. He stole it. What?
So
And I have
then...
proof. Would you like to see it? Of course it's on the camera. As it turned out, I had found use for the digital camera. It had taken you-know-what. I had taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the photos as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course, and she probably has like a master key to like all the rooms or something.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did you do it? How did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
As for
Please
me,
forgive me. He threatened me.
oh,
Did?
as for
He
me,
came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I know he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. Hifumi, he's the ultimate moral compass. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
What?
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself. Bastard! 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 Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear!
I have to save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It's just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Well, what? Oh my god. I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So, you decided to make me the suspect? Why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every... Oh my god, that's so mean! And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. She's so mean! Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody would doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. Oh, that seems so very straightforward. Stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along? But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder
No,
about
he
that.
he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money. That's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought had been escape.
But
All along you've been saying how we've had to accept living here. Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing,
As for me,
and it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? That's all of us! That's Byakuya! And then that's also Byakuya kissing her feet. And then that's me behind her, I think. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler/bodyguards. I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Honestly, shit, Celeste, I'm glad you didn't get your dream. Girl, that is a dream. That's my new dream. Your dream is my dream now. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Mary Antoinette. I don't know how to say that word in her accent.
hey,
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled. Then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disturbed the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, I'm really nervous
I
about
guess
the
I'll
ultimate
let Kyoko
gambler.
hold on to this.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
Oh, it's the Ooh, okay.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Hmm.
Which is why... Actually, It's not important.
No, 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 I want to hear it.
Well then, take care, everyone.
Okay, alter ego knows something, which is why I told her, which is why she did,
Perhaps
I don't
we'll
know.
meet again in another life.
Okay, it's time. Game over. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Is she getting burned alive? The burning of the... Oh. Okay, this one isn't as bad. I mean, it's bad. It's pretty fucking bad. But, like, creativity-wise, compared to the other ones, unless something crazy is gonna happen. Are we just gonna watch her get burned alive? You know what? I take it back. They even found a way to make me speechless with that one. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and just so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
And I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me get out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock it out one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but the reality just can't be. But that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. Oh, did I say that? Don't talk like you're not responsible? How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm just so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So, anyway. Kyoko, did you see some kind of key? Did you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that? ...
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? What?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh, how exciting.
Oh man, oh geez, oh man, oh geez, what do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
See y'all later. Monokuma's disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what was that key Celeste gave you?
So,
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
indeed.
Good idea. Oh, good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. What? That's not what I meant. I mean, why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. ... Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto! Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko here alone.
Shall we go?
Shall we?
So then...
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning! It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. Tomorrow? I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we talk for a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see... Oh my god. Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's really natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! No, I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? I do. Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. Are we leaving at night? You know what? I'm gonna stop here. You know what? I'm gonna stop here. I feel like this is a good place to stop. We'll find out what the fuck I'm doing outside of my room at midnight next time. This is good. This is really good. I like this one. I like this one a lot.